I need help. Get on the shaman if you can with damage. Crystal, can you CC or Cyclone that guy?
It's done.
Here we have an FML moment. We are able to make the cart neutral so they don't get any points for it. That evoker has the crystal, and right before I'm about to kill him, This rogue that died earlier comes back and cheap shots me and keeps me from getting the killing blow on the evoker, and the evoker is able to run over there to their healers. I was going to kill the evoker, pick up the crystal, run up those steps there to the right, and go cap. And this rogue just comes out of there randomly and stops that. So frustrating. So I think that Fury Warrior at the moment is kind of middle of the pack. It's not up there with the strongest specs for BGs, which would be at the moment Arcane Mage, MM Hunter, Affliction Warlocks, Unholy DK. You know, these are all specs that are capable of putting up hundreds of millions of damage on a scoreboard. But it's also not as bad as things like Elemental Shaman or any of the rogues. So I put it in the middle of the pack. If you look back at the arena clip that I had, you know, I topped damage in that fight. But that was back before Fury Warrior got nerfed with recklessness uptime. So that was a significant damage nerf to Fury Warrior. And they did buff Odyn's Fury, a very significant buff to Odyn's Fury. But that kind of forces you now to play Odyn's Fury and go more for an AoE build. You know, if I had to compare Slayer Fury Warrior to Dragonflight Fury Warrior, well, it's just much weaker. I mean, it doesn't really have anything new, and you do much less damage relative to health pools than you do in Dragonflight. My Fury Warrior in Dragonflight is one of my strongest 1v1 specs, but I don't think that's the case in the War Within. You see in this that you can have significant healing, you know, if you're doing the bladestorm bloodthirst thing. You know, Victory Rush is a lot of healing. But overall, I think their sustain is probably weaker than a lot of other specs, because Enraged Regen, first of all, it's mitigation. You know, you don't have like a hard defensive on Fury Warrior. You don't have like Die by the Sword or Evasion or something like that. You know, you have this kind of soft defensive with Enraged Regen, but Enraged Regen is on a 2-minute cooldown as well. So I just feel like there's going to be other specs that are going to self-sustain better, and you're really never doing huge hits. You're doing just like a ton of kind of these small hits, trying to do sustained damage to try to wear down your opponent, and I don't think that's going to work very well in the War Within, the way the damage is right now, and the health pools in particular.